Well, hello, Cancer. Again, for the umpteenth time, I have tried recording your video at least 4 times now. And every time they've been wonderful, magnificent, powerful, and then they just don't fucking record. So that's fun. Anyways, I guess this is a message that you needed to hear, because this one is for sure going to record. I just know it, feel it. Alright, let's jump right in. I'm also going to pare down the number of oracle cards that we're doing. It could be the length. That's the reason why it's not recording. My computer's getting older. It's trying. I just need to get an independent camera that I can transfer to. Anyways, let's go. Let's just dive right in. Race some time. Spirit speaking to me and through me to the Cancer Collective. What do they need to know at this time? Shawan season. Dia de Muertos, Halloweeny, spooky season, all of the things. What do they need to know at this time? Powerful, powerful month. Overall messages from the previous readings that I've done was work-life balance, things coming into balance. You tapping into and diving deep into your craft, into your spirituality, being very spiritually protected, being very spiritually strong right now. High Priestess energy, emphasis on the high, if you know what I mean. You do, okay. Alright. First card out, 3 of Swords. There could be something really heartbreaking happening for you right now. Something that maybe you didn't want to happen. Losing a friendship, losing a relationship, partner, job, anything like that. Something that feels really sad, really lonely, even could be betrayal. The 3 of Swords typically indicates some sort of heartbreak surrounding a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be. It's just any sort of heartbreak. Again, it could be the loss of a friendship. If it was like a long-term relationship situation that is coming to an end, it could be a thing where you're more mourning the loss of the friendship and losing your best friend than you are the relationship, if that makes sense. Maybe you felt like the relationship has been over with for a really long time, but you were trying really hard to find a way to transition into friends so you can keep the friendship aspect of it. I don't feel like that happened. I feel like everything is just like that, over with, done, and so you're kind of losing all of it at once. Crossing you right now, the Chariot, which is interesting because this is the energy that was around you in the last reading that I just did. You had almost all major arcana. First of all, I want to point that out in the last reading. The Chariot was one of them, and the energies around you. This was just really fast pace towards victory. So my advice was to dive into that energy. Right now it's crossing you, so maybe things are moving a little bit too fast for you. Maybe things are feeling a little bit overwhelming, like you know that you're moving towards success at a rapid pace, but for whatever reason you're like, I'm not ready, I need to process this, I need to heal this part of me, I need to do this and this first, I'm not ready. That apparently isn't the case. You are ready, or else it wouldn't be happening, right? Oh, I didn't even realize that card came out. Wow. Again, a lot of major arcana. I mean, we've got 3 major arcana are already out of the 5 cards that we have, so significant month for you. No matter what happens, no matter what timeline we're talking about, it is a very significant month for Cancer this October. It's very magical. Magic is going to be a really big overall theme for you. I'm getting you are tapping into exploring parts of discovering parts of yourself, your gifts, your talents that maybe you never knew that you had. Maybe you've known that they're there, but you didn't know how to get to them. You didn't know what exactly it was. You knew you were kind of witchy and psychic in some sort of way, but you didn't know exactly what way. Okay. Interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Let's get our last 2 cards out, and then we will continue talking about the spread. Significant things to pay attention to right now. We do have 2 3s out right now. 3-3. You could be seeing a lot of 3-3-3. to me, that means that my manifestation, the thing that I'm working towards, is coming in really, really fast. Again, this Chariot, faster than maybe you are, again, ready for whatever reason. You're like, I don't really want things to change right now. I'm in a really sweet spot. I'm able to manage things. Like, I just got to a place where I feel like I've achieved some sort of work-life balance, and Spirit's like, no. There is so much more coming in for you, and you are ready for it, whether you think you are or not. And whether you are or not, it's happening. So it doesn't matter if you're ready for it. Honestly. All right. Recent past. The Three of Wands. Excuse me. This is very much, you are ready because you've already come up with a plan. You've already kind of like laid the foundational work, whether that's a business plan, even if it's just getting an idea out on paper. You could have put a lot of thought and, again, a lot of attention, a lot of detail into something, whether it's what you have in your portal right now, in your vortex. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. In your vortex, you have a very clear vision, and that vision is coming to life very, very fast. Near future, you're moving into the Hierophant energy. This is higher levels of commitment, going back to college. It doesn't have to be full-time. Maybe just like one course this semester, next semester is what I'm getting. You could be, I'm also getting student becoming the teacher energy. Maybe you are now in a place where you are teaching versus like learning. Mentoring, being in a place where people look up to you, they ask you for your guidance, they really care about what you have to say, they see you as someone who is very wise, very knowledgeable, very studied. In your mind space right now, Temperance. Justice. Okay. I don't hate it. Absolutely not. Beautiful. Okay. Sorry, in your mind space, you're thinking a lot about how you can alchemize, how you can turn one thing into something else, how you can really, really, really transmute, thank you, your energy from this is uncomfortable, this is sad, this is, I don't like this, and turning it into something very powerful, something very action-oriented, getting yourself out of your head and out of your thoughts, because that is when you allow yourself time and space to let your mind wander and linger in these dark places. I feel like you're learning how to pivot, how to bring yourself out of spaces like that, how to turn your sadness into success is what I'm getting, how to turn it into money, into coins, into action forward, passionate, inspired action forward is what I'm getting. In your subconscious, there's still, it's very, very minuscule at this point, but it is definitely still there. Some feelings, some self-talk, some sort of lingering ideas. I don't think they belong to you, but they belong to someone in your lineage. I'm getting the buck stops here, though. Like, you're not fucking around anymore. You're done with feelings of lack. You are done with feelings of, like, unworthy. No one in my family has ever done anything like this. No one that I know, blah, 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 blah. Who am I? I'm nobody special. Imposter syndrome. You're getting rid of and digging up and alchemizing, transmuting all of those things into prosperous, really powerful energy. Again, turning your sadness, your feelings of lack, being left out in the cold, not having enough, having to budget, having to not buy all the stuff that you want because maybe you don't have the funds. All of that is ending. It's coming to an end. Ghost Whisperer. Look at the black snakes in her hair. I feel like some of you maybe are seeing a lot of black snakes. Maybe you just got a snake as a pet, specifically a black snake, but take in all of the imagery. She's gorgeous. I feel like this is you. You're tapping into this energy. Maybe that is the gift that you haven't yet uncovered. You can literally see spirit, speak to spirit, and not even just like spirit as in source, God, whatever label you put on it, but also like actual spirits, ancestors, passed on loved ones, other people's passed on loved ones. You could be becoming a medium, someone who is like a channel to get messages to those from those that have passed to people in the physical. You could be becoming like a really sought after, really well paid, highly paid, like Madame Leota type, highly sought after medium. Psychic, whatever word you want to use. Broom. Altar. This card came up for you on the bottom of the deck last time. If you have an altar, reorganize, rejudge it, dust it off, put new flowers, change the water, brew some new tea, put some wine, whatever offerings, just zhuzh up your altar is what I'm getting if you have one. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna get one more out of this deck, and then we're gonna let's finish our reading actually. Sorry, I got quite distracted. Alright, advice from Spirit. 6 of Swords. There is something much more peaceful, much more calm, much more suited for you in what you're trying to achieve, the lifestyle that you're trying to achieve, which I feel like is ease, the path of least resistance, abundance, prosperity, luxury, financial success. Sorry, that deck is kind of hard for me to handle because it's a lot of cards and they're round and they're slippery, so it's like it takes a lot of focus for me. Okay. Spirit is saying move on. It's time to leave the chaos in the past. It's time to leave any sort of like anxious situations. If you're not excited to get up and go to work every morning, if you're not excited to see someone, if the thought of them coming home or whatever, coming over, seeing them gives you any sort of anxiety, it's time to cut those situations off and know that there are more peaceful, more stable, more better situations that are better suited for you and for your energy and in the phase of your life that you're trying to enter. Energies around you. 8 of Pentacles, coins. Very studious, very hardworking, very much honing skills. You could be noticing a lot of people are very focused on their work right now, diving deep. I don't have time for this. Do you want to go out? No, thank you. I'm doing this. So it would behoove you to do the same, to focus on yourself, on your work, on your craft, on your coin, on your business if you have one. If you don't necessarily have a business, if you're still working for someone else, a 9 to 5, whatever, put your all into being the best version of that version of yourself as you can, and it'll open more doors for you. This is a lovely, lovely energy to have around you because it's very hardworking, it's very dedicated, it's very loyal to one's craft is what I'm getting. Very much turning hobbies into money, into businesses. Hopes and fears. Justice card. You want the scales to balance out. You want it to feel like an equal give and take in all aspects, whether it be relationship, whether it be your children, if you have them, your family, your friends. You want everything to feel equal. You're done with putting more into situations than you're getting out. You're done with being overworked and underpaid. You're done with being booked and busy. You want to be booked and balanced. You want to be well paid for doing what you love is what I'm getting. You're not going to keep working if sorry, if the pay isn't there is what I'm getting. Oh my gosh, Phoenix, so sorry. The outcome for you at this time, the Queen of Wands. This is very, very assertive, very leadership type energy, feminine, receptive energy, but she's also very action oriented. She's very attractive, not only in her physical, like you could be really fucking hot right now. The Queen of Wands is out of this world hot, But you could also be very magnetic to energy, so be very mindful of your thoughts, be very mindful of your wishes, your attitudes, because you're drawing all of that into you very strongly, very quickly at this time. So just be mindful, okay? All right, let's jump into our Oracle quads. We're going to start with our Seasons of the Witch. Mabon, card number 18. Ghost, whisper, keywords, messages, warnings, guidance. And the crow imagery is catching my eye right here. Your higher self has chose this card because it represents the recipient of messages, especially those that come from someone in your past. You may have a chance to find closure. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry, closure. Or you might reconnect with someone who was once meaningful to you. Have you been thinking about someone in particular? Perhaps an ex or an old flame has entered your mind recently, so consider reaching out to them. They may need to speak with you about something important, but don't have a way of contacting you. A simple conversation, even just small talk, can open your eyes to a clever solution to a problem that has plagued you. This person may become a permanent fixture in your life when pulled with witches gathering. It has not been pulled. Should this card fall from the deck in reverse? Nope, it did not. Okay. I'm not going to read that because we didn't get it in reverse. Alright. Card number 8. Clearing, purifying, home. Yes, declutter your space. Yes, that's always such a good season changing, welcoming in the new seasons, making room for change and abundance. If you're overcrowded, you don't have room to bring anything else in, right? That goes for energetically as well. If you're crowding your thoughts, your emotions, your energy with things that, one, don't belong to you, two, you don't necessarily want anymore, you don't find whatever, doesn't matter, you're still putting energy into them, so you can't receive more. Like if you're full of a bunch of shit, you're not going to receive anything, so you have to empty all of the stuff out, and so you can receive more and be more mindful of what you're calling in this time, right? If last time you were full of stuff that you didn't necessarily want, or even that you've just outgrown. A broom or a besom can be found in any home for sweeping dust and dirt. However, a broom to a witch is more than a simple household tool. It holds a special significance and sweeps more than dust and dirt away. Brooms are often used to sweep away negative energy. In a similar way to the Native Americans burning white sage, it sweeps away the physical and invisible energies that have crept in from the outside world. This clearing of energy contributes to a witch's well-being. Clearing out the old and dusty, a witch makes space for the new. Sweeping out negative energy, a witch raises her vibration and therefore her strength. When the broom sweeps into your life, you are being guided to do some cleaning. Some things surrounding your current situation have been neglected. You need to clear out this dust from the past. This card can also mean clearing your aura. As healers, we tend to hold on to the energy of others for much longer than we need. It is important to do regular purification rituals to keep your aura nice and tidy. This message is amplified. We did not, so I'm not going to read that. The more you clear out the old, the more you make room for new energies to come into your life. Removing things both physical or metaphysical from your life, such as mementos from past relationships, or giving away things that remind you of old situation, helps with that process of clearing. I love it. You got marriage card out, which, if that is something that you are looking for, congratulations. It is here. It is coming. It is absolutely yours. I don't know where to find these cards. Because they're not, like, how to explain it? They haven't broken up. Like, this is tea leaf, so it's like just a tea leaf oracle fortune card. This is an astral house, so it's more like major arcana, if you will. The astral house pyramid method. But where? Tea leaf symbols and their meanings. Where though? They're all in alphabetical order, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Where's the marriage card? Guys, what is this? Maybe it doesn't have a meaning. It is what it is. Marriage. Okay. All right, let's just read about camel, because I can't do this all day. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. A camel, burdened with a heavy load, slowly trudges across the hot desert sand with no relief from the burning sun. However, the camel keeps its head up high and carries on, determined to reach the oasis and the rest that awaits it there. The camel indicates that you may feel laden with problems, but if you persevere in the face of adversity, the problems will be overcome. Okay, I feel like we already know that. Cancers are the most persevering motherfuckers out there. We keep going in the face of all kinds of adversity. I feel like this ties in with the marriage card. Like, maybe you feel like you've recently had to start over. You want to go through an extended period of solitude where you're not in a relationship, so that might push this timeline out even further. But it's like Spirit is telling you to just keep your head up. Stay within yourself. Stay grounded within yourself, within the knowledge of who you are, and creating the best version of yourself. So when you do come into contact with the person that you see a future with, you can be a really amazing partner to them, the kind of partner that you would want. To just work on that. If that's your goal, if marriage is your goal, just keep going. But right now, focus on your skills, on your ghost whispering, connecting with the other side, diving deep into your high priestess energy. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. So hopefully it will record. I can't make it too long because I'm scared that it won't record, and I want to get you guys your message. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.